ceremonial puck chop here this evening. A special young man, Tom Simpson, back in the arena this evening. Tom's had a tough time and had a transplant about 18 months ago. 3 years ago tonight, we held a fundraiser for him to help his family spend some time in London, and it's great to see him back in the arena, Davey.
Absolutely. You know, we've all got a lot of time for young Tom and all these kids that have so many problems that we're fortunate to be a part of their lives in some very, very small way. And Tom, as you say, 3 years ago, before he was going for that big operation, he's came through it and he's walking himself that bench, which is just brilliant to see, Simon.
Blair Riley looking to try and get the jump on him, but it goes the whole way around, and Billingsley gets it out front. It's a lovely pass from Billingsley, another newcomer to the Panthers in the last 2 weeks is Pither's already got through 3 goals so far this season. A shot coming in there, it's blocked, getting the whole way through to Truel. Picked up behind by Derlego, gets it out front, shot coming in. The Panthers on the board. 1-0, 15-17 to go in the first.
Goal from David Clark there, and they're coming with the same sort of pattern of play here. Down the right wing, drop pass, trying to get a shot on, hope for rebounds, and it's worked out for them there this time. He's come around in front of David Clark. How often does Dave Clark 5 score against the Belfast Giants? How often is he found between the hash marks there, just sticking the puck in the back of net? 1-0 to the Panthers.
Puck goes round behind, picked up in the corner by Benedict. Benedict sends that up the wall. It's going to go the whole way down, and no icing on the play. Lintagan having to drop back on the defensive unit this evening after missing Dan Spang, and Spang's a big miss for the Panthers, David. Chance outside front, shot coming in, top corner play. Sebastian Silvestre ties things up at the SSE Arena, but what a finish from Sly.
We talked about Sebastian Silvestre just before the start of the game, and you know, Brendan Connolly working so hard down the boards there, creating the space for his partner to walk in on the puck here.
To be honest, I think the referee should get an assist on that, Davey. The fenceman's coming out there, picked off by Brendan Connolly. And what a finish from Silvestre. His 31st goal of the season. But the puck get tied up in the skates of the official.
Part of the furniture, Simon. You have to avoid them. It's unfortunate there that they've caught a break off that. But, you know, great for the Belfast Giants.
Connolly in behind the net. Panthers collapsing right down around the goaltender. Colin Shields keeping it around the outside this time to Furlan. Furlan has Connolly behind the net and tries to break out front and just jamming on the front door, but good save by Galbraith. Shields now throws it in front, good save, and this time down low from Galbraith, and the puck back out to the neutral zone.
So interesting to see two completely different styles of penalty kill. You know, the Panthers, as you say, collapse in around the house.
There's a chance there from Steve Saviano, doesn't get the shot off initially, but good save by Galbraith on the second effort. Connolly again, shot coming in, good save, rebound effort, second goal for the Giants, a power play marker from the captain, Blair Riley.
Blair Riley with his 11th of the season there, Simon, crashing in at the back door. Belfast Giants a few times in that, going for the jam play, getting the second opportunity. Here we go again. Cole Jarrett from the blue line gets the first shot away. A bit of slap pass into Brendan Connolly, who manages just to try and put it on target. Good save from Galbraith, but the second opportunity popped in under his arm for a 2-1 lead for the Belfast Giants, and extends.
Just looking down there now, Davey, Sauvé is on his knees already. And just off shot there from the camera, but you know, the Panthers playing, they look as if they're playing 4D here this evening. Maybe dropping the fifth one in, but this is going to be a long night for the Nottingham Panthers, and they're going to have to control their ice time. But here comes Vascovoy with a long shot there, tried to handcuff Chris Truel in a battle for it there down in the corner with the Giants. Comes out front, Mokshankchev tries to get the shot away, but blocked with those big feet of Ryan Martinelli. Into the corner again, Lindhagen gets a shot. There's a chance here for the Panthers. Sauvé throws it in front, tipped in front, and they get their second goal. They tie things up within a minute, and we're tied 2-2 at the SSE Arena.
My goodness, 6:24 to go in the first period, and we've had 4 goals already, and well, we expected what was going to be. We expected goals here tonight. The Nottingham Panthers have to sort of go for it, and the Panthers, if anything, have had the lion's share of the game here. The Belfast Giants have came up with opportunities in the offensive end, but they get the opportunity back door here, and a little tip in front through Chris Truel for the equalising goal.
David Clark now just can't get it out in the first chance, but manages to find Derlego. Derlego sidesteps Cole Jarrett and tries to get around the outside, but Jarrett recovers well, sends his man into the corner. Round behind the net of Truel to David Clark. Clark now well knocked out there that time by Derlego again. Backhand pass going towards Clark, but he's tied up by Silvestre. A real battle here in the corner. Silvestre trying to Just spin right through the middle, round past him, but goes all the way through for Billingsley. Backdoor effort, sick. That's a terrible mistake again from a turnover at the Giants' end. And the Panthers have got their third goal of the evening, Davy.
Can't really excuse that kind of defence, Simon. There's nothing easy to say about that. You know, that's a straightforward giveaway from an easy enough defensive situation. But the Panthers, you know, take the opportunity very quickly. A bang play there, straight pass right across the slot, back stick, empty net, tucked away.
David Clark with his second goal of the evening, and assist going to Billingsley. But again, the Giants turn over that puck in the corner, and it's one of those things where the Giants just need to tidy up things as well back in their own end, Davy.
Absolutely, Simon. We talked earlier in the game about sort of the Achilles heel of the inability to clear our own blue zone at times this season. That's just a perfect example there of what we need to work on.
There's a chance here for Phillips on a breakaway, steps inside, shot coming in, top corner. What a great finish from Zach Phillips.
You know, props to Zach Phillips there. He outweights Chris Trail. Trail's trying to stay as big as he can for as long as he can, but as soon as Trail goes down, popped up over his shoulder. 4-2 to the Nottingham Panthers on the night. Sam, what does that make it?
7-5 or aggregate, yeah.
Back to within 2 goals. Lovely breakout play here. The Belfast Giants on the penalty kill, but they've all stepped up. Goes in, just lets Trail go down a little bit. Pops it up over the glove side.
That's a power play marker.
Lovely finish, Simon.
Brown with the win again. Saviano under pressure in the corner. And Gagnon takes a whack at his man. And again takes another whack at him. Gagnon certainly not happy with something down in that corner. Brendan Connolly.
Oh, I thought Connolly took a high one, very first up there, and just maybe put his hand up, and Gagnon doesn't like what he's seeing from him there, saying, you know, you're trying to get me a penalty here. But Belfast Giants go back in the offensive zone face-off. Big Farley stepping in to take it.
Rutherford and Perlini battle for it. Goes into the corner this time for Mukshanksev. Sends it right across the blue paint, and another goal for the Panthers. Right through the blue paint. That looks as if it's been put home by Brendan. Or sorry, was it Brendan? Yeah, Perlini, indeed. 4:36 to go in the second, and the Panthers are back within 1 on the overall score.
Yeah, time out here from Adam Keith, maybe not a bad thing to do, but you know, as far as that goal goes, the D-man on the back stick here, Simon, cannot let that player have his stick down in front of him, the blue paint. You know, it's a speculative pass across the ice. It is put into a dangerous area. You put the puck on net, as usual, Simon. You know, the old cliche, put the puck on net, good things happen. Defense has to be much stronger on sticks there, Simon. For me, that's a poor play by the Belfast Giants. As good a play as it is by the Nottingham Panthers.
Well, Adam Keith very animated there on the bench, and for that timeout, 5-2 to the Panthers. As I say, overall now 7-6 scoreline, and they've definitely been the better team on the evening here in the first 36 minutes. So, Giants with their 4th power play opportunity of the evening. Matthew Gagnon sitting for 2 minutes, and this is a big 2 minutes for the Giants here. Davey, their power play efforts have already got 1 goal this evening. Blair Riley, who's in the circle with that marker, gets it back to the point now for Saviano. Saviano, we all know he's got speed to burn, but he's a really good hockey brain as well. He's in behind for Rutherford. Rutherford comes through. Chance again for the Giants, and there's the second power play goal of the evening. David Rutherford pushing on a plate for Blair Riley, and the Giants have their 3rd goal.
Simon, all the work done there by David Rutherford in behind the net, in his office there. He pops it out in front. We've seen this move a few times over the last few weeks. Rutherford to Riley in front. There he goes, just popping it out. Bang from the top of the blue paint.
If you go back and watch that, you can see Blair Riley just giving Billings a wee nudge to get that bit of space, create a bit of space in the slot area, and the Giants get their 3rd goal tonight, and a big power play marker, Davey.
You can almost feel a little bit of relief around the arena there after the last Nottingham Panthers goal went in. There's a large boo and a lot of going on around the arena. It's just a little something to spark our game tonight.
Newcomer sends it ahead to Perlini. Perlini now trying to get the wheels moving. Getting around the outside. A Cole Jarrett shot. Fake there. Don't think it was a fake. Actually, might have been a fan on it. And Connolly has Sylvester going to the back door. Connolly tries to drop a pass there back, but that's a good stick in the lane by Lynn Hagan. Shields and Perlini battle for it, and Perlini comes away with it. Puck goes back out to the neutral zone. The Giants need to be careful. 16 seconds remaining. No turnovers this late in the period. Required. Sends it ahead to Conley. Conley again. Maybe chance for one more shot. Colin Shields winds up. Fakes it inside. Tip in front. What a time to score a goal. The Giants get their fourth of the evening. And the second for Sebastian Silvestre. 4-5 going into the second period.
Lovely work by Colin Shields there just to get the sort of the hard slap pass into Silvestre, who gets the tip in front. Brings us goal here. Shields again. See the replay here. Just feeds it in, and a lovely 1-2 play. Brings the game back to within a goal on the night.
That's an even strength marker, but that could be a massive goal in this semi-final.
Been a big swing here, Simon. 3 minutes to go in the period.
He called the timeout, did he? You know what I mean? It was a good move from the coach. Panthers again in behind the net, gets it out front, right through the blue paint again, and that's a lovely pass coming through there from Perlini. David Clark tries to get it in behind. Now Kevin Rain putting Purlego under pressure, but the Panthers again, when they get the puck in the Giants' end and they continually moving your feet, David, it makes it an awful lot harder at this game. Billingsley throws it towards the net. Chris Trull with a late reaction there, but the right one and kick that puck away. Galbraith comes out to play it and they give it away again. The chance for the Giants. Colin Shields ties it up in Belfast. 5-5. Patrick Galbraith has had an absolute mare on that occasion. Davey, let's tie it back up again. They've got their 4-goal deficit back.
Real hard work here from Brendan Connolly. The puck's flicked down the ice. Galbraith looks like he's getting it. Connolly sort of half pulls out of it. Makes an absolute mess of it. No look backhand pass. Who's coming into the slot? Colin Shields. 5-5.
Colin Shields, 24th goal this season. Brendan Connolly's got 3 helpers here tonight. But again, Galbraith, he did it in Belfast a couple of weeks ago, Davey. And his coach will not be happy with that one. And you'll not have to tell him, you know, it's one of those ones where the goaltender knows he made a complete cock-up of it.
What did the Panthers do here, Simon? 11 minutes to go, really. They need 5 goals.
They've nothing to lose, you know. They certainly need to go for it. Maybe if they're leading a bit of a gap at the back, I don't see it. You know, Corey Nielsen, it doesn't matter if he gets beat by 8 goals or for 4 goals. You know, they're going to give it a chance. There's a long stretch pass here. Some saying keeping that man high. The Giants need to be careful and keep an eye on it. Just out of reach at their Lego. But the puck now back in the Giants' end. Lee throws it towards that, tipped in front. Chance at the back door. Shot coming in. Great effort and they get the goal. 6-5 lead for the Panthers. All created from that long stretch pass coming out from Stevie Lee.
Mark Delago going and stands on the blue line there, hoping for that long stretch pass. It comes off. He can't quite control it, but they get good zone pressure then. Get a couple of shots on. Chris Drill has to do well to turn a few of them away. But the puck ultimately ends up, I think it's back on Delago's stick again. Pops it home there for a 6-5 lead on the night. Goals galore here in the SSE in East Belfast.
Here comes the Panthers once again. Their Lego steps inside. Shot coming through, and Chris Trull managed to cover that one up there. And a little bit of a battle in front here. Martinelli and Sauvé. And that wouldn't be a bad trade. Well, not necessarily. Actually, Martinelli's did some minutes. Similar. Yeah. I think Sauvé's maybe trying to get a couple of minutes so he can sit in the penalty box. get his breath back. Face-off win for the Panthers, and they get it down to the blue line. Vascovoy in the corner, top of the circle again. Feeds up, tries to feed it through to the back door. Shot coming in, and Chris Jewell blocks the answer there. John Kurtz with a long pass forward there, but knocked out of the air by David Clark. Here comes Vastovoyu again. He puts the brakes on, sends it into Pither. Luke Pither, creating a little bit of space for himself. There they go to Pither. To Vaskovoyu again. Shot coming in. Pither tits in front, and I do not know how that did not go in, Davey. I was waiting for the light to go on. I just seen it up in the air, but
I want to see that again.
I want to see a replay of that.
Thought it was going to pop over the top of Chris Trull there, but it came out from under his glove whenever all said and done there, so he must have claimed it on the first opportunity.
Vaskovoyu again, switching places there with Clark. Top of the circle, shot coming in, blocked in front. There's a chance here for the Giants now. John Kurtz sends it the length of the ice, and it's into the net. Empty net goal. My apologies, it was Jonathan Furland. 9:20 to go, and the Giants again get their 4-goal back, Davey, but it's a short-handed goal.
Short-handed goal, yeah. 5-on-3 for the Belfast Giants facing the 5-on-3. They managed to block a shot. Comes out, stays really patient with it. Picks a spot from, all good, What, Simon, 110 feet there, pops it into the empty net. You know, that could be good night nurse for the Nottingham Panthers at this stage.
He blocked the shot and made it all himself, so it'll be an unassisted marker. Shot coming in, tipped in front, and there's a chance here again. Kevin Rain just couldn't clear it. Perlini battling hard in the corner, and Gulakos there to help out. Furlan down low now, stops the pass coming through. Chance to back to got a man back on Martinelli, but so do the Nottingham Panthers. Backdoor play, shot coming in. Oh, that just nearly took the head of Robert Farmer. And a chance now, breaking forward again. Jonathan Furlan with his second empty net goal and second short-handed goal off the night, Davy. So Furlan with his second short-handed goal. And the Giants now will extend their lead to a 5-goal lead.
John Furlan coming off the boards with the puck, skating it 3/4 of the length of the ice, leaving a few Panthers who are at that stage sort of giving up on the play. Pops it in the empty net. Belfast Giants taking a 7-6 lead. Simon, for me, I thought Zach Phillips was pretty good for the Panthers, but you know, for me, it's very hard to look past Jan Sauvé at the back there. I think he's played the guts of the whole game. He's been cool under pressure. He's transitioned well for them. He's been jumping on and off there. Really short rest, big long shift. So for me, probably Sauvé for the Panthers.
There's a chance for Sylvester. Sylvester steps inside. Shot coming in. Good blocker save that time as he looks to try and recreep it back to Colin Shields. Shot coming in. A bobbling puck through the blue paint. And Sebastian Sylvester just beaten to the ground there this time by Bucieres.
Literally beaten to the ground, Simon, there.
The SSE Arena, everybody on their feet now. Nottingham Panthers have put up a valiant effort here early on in the period. There's a chance here for maybe a lost opportunity as Brendan Connolly picks the puck up. Shot coming in and just over the shoulder. And the first finalist of this year's 2018, it'll be, Challenge Cup final is going to be the Stena Line Belfast Giants. 7-6 victory in Belfast this evening. 12-7 on aggregate, and Davy, it wasn't pretty at the very start, but you've got to hand it to them. Great job, and we're going to the final.
It wasn't pretty, but we worked our tail off there, Simon, especially towards the end of the second period, third period. Worked hard to get back into it. Corey Nielsen takes the gamble with about 10 minutes to go in the game to throw the extra attackers on, pulls the goaltender, backfires against them, unfortunately for him, but you know, good, brave coaching call, and the Belfast Giants just, well, I think probably over the 120 minutes of the game, of the two legs, over the 120 minutes, I think the Belfast Giants probably just edged it.
Adam, congratulations on reaching the Challenge Cup final, but I'm sure you weren't happy with the first 35 minutes of the performance.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a tough one. I think I wanted more from this group for the first 35 minutes. We didn't get it, so we're lucky we had that buffer. You know, sometimes these games are hard to play in, and I think you've seen that tonight in Sheffield Cardiff. For whatever reason, mentally, it's tough to play in those types of games, and that's why I think, I'll be honest with you, I don't think aggregate belongs in ice hockey. I think it should be a best-of-3 series, and the winner moves on, not the aggregate's a tough situation for ice hockey. Regardless, we're through to the Challenge Cup final, and whichever way we got it done, we got it done. So that's a credit to the guys. You know, we could have went one of two ways there at the end of the second period, and thankfully we went the right way.